If you like our video, click the button to subscribe to our channel and get easy access to new content. To see our full suite of ad-free video courses, instruction manuals, and quick reference guides, visit us at www.teachucomp.com. To customize your company's advanced settings in QuickBooks Online, click the Settings button. Then click the Account and Settings link under the Your Company heading in the menu to open the Account and Settings window. Then click the Advanced Company Settings category link in the menu at the left side of the window to show the individual settings in that category to the right. The Advanced Settings category contains the Accounting, Company Type, Chart of Accounts, Categories, Automation, Projects, Currency, Business Network, and Other Preferences sections. To edit the individual settings in each section, click anywhere in a section to activate its settings. To customize the accounting settings, click the Accounting section. To select the first month of your company's fiscal year, use the First Month of Fiscal Year dropdown. To select the first month of your company's income tax year, use the First Month of Income Tax Year dropdown. To select your company's accounting method, choose either cash or accrual from the accounting method dropdown as appropriate. If you are not sure which method you use, check with your accountant or bookkeeper. To prevent changes to transactions before a specified closing date, click the Close the Books toggle switch to set it to the On position. Then enter the closing date into the Closing Date field. Then use the drop-down below that to either allow changes to transactions before the closing date after being warned, or allow them only after being warned and entering a password. If you choose to use a password to prevent changes to closed transactions, enter it into the Password and Confirm Password fields that then appear. Be sure to save the password in a secure location too, if needed later. To save your changes, click the Save button in this section. To cancel the changes, click the Cancel button instead. To select the tax form your company uses for filing taxes, click the Company Type section to activate its setting, and then select your company type and tax form from the Tax Form dropdown. If you are unsure which tax form you file, ask your accountant. To save your change, click the Save button in this section. To cancel the change, click the Cancel button instead. To enable account numbering and set some default accounts in the Chart of Accounts, click the Chart of Accounts section to activate its settings. To enable account numbering, click the Enable Account Numbers toggle switch to set it to the On position. If enabled, to then show the account numbers on reports and within your view of transactions, check the Show Account Numbers checkbox. If shipping is enabled in sales forms, to choose the default account to use for customer shipping, select it from the Shipping Account dropdown. If discounts are enabled in sales forms, to choose the account to use for customer discounts, select it from the Discount Account dropdown. If you selected the In a Single Account option in the Bills and Expenses section of the Expenses Company Settings category, then you can use the Billable Expense Income Account dropdown to select the account to use for the related Track Billable Expenses and Items as Income setting. If tips are enabled in sales forms, to choose the account to use for recording tips, select it from the Tips Account dropdown. Your choice is tied to your responses made when you enabled the Accept Tips setting in the Sales Form Content section of the Sales Company Settings category. Note that in all the account dropdowns, you can select an existing account from the Chart of Accounts, or click the Add New choice at the top of the drop-down menu to create a new account if needed. If you chose to mark up billable expenses in the Expenses Settings category, select the account to track the markup income from the Markup Income Account dropdown. To save your changes, click the Save button in this section. To cancel the changes, click the Cancel button instead. To configure class and location tracking in QuickBooks Online, click the Categories section to enable its settings. To enable class tracking, which adds a class field to forms you can use to classify transactions, click the Track Classes toggle switch to set it to the On position. If enabled, to show a warning if a transaction is not classified when saved. Check the Warn Me when a transaction isn't assigned a class checkbox. Also, if enabled, to choose whether to assign classes to entire transactions or each row within a transaction, select your desired choice from the Assign Classes dropdown that appears. To enable location tracking, which adds a location field to forms you can use to assign locations to transactions, click the Track Locations toggle switch to set it to the On position. If enabled, then use the Location Label dropdown that appears to choose a label for the location field. To save your changes, click the Save button in this section. To cancel the changes, click the Cancel button instead. To speed up data entry in QuickBooks Online by changing settings for automatically filling out and processing transactions, click the Automation section to enable its settings. To automatically fill other form fields based on the last saved transaction for a selected customer, employee, or vendor, ensure the Pre-fill forms with previously entered content toggle switch is set to the On position. To automatically apply any existing credits to the next invoice you create for a selected customer, ensure the Automatically Apply Credits toggle switch is set to the On position. To automatically create invoices for customers with unbilled activity, click the Automatically Invoice Unbilled Activity toggle switch to set it to the On position. If enabled, then use the dropdown that appears to select the automatic invoice creation option you prefer, or if you only want to automatically be reminded to manually create the invoices. Next, use the drop-down fields for the schedule setting to choose when to create the invoices or be reminded to create the invoices. To automatically apply bill payments entered in the register to the oldest existing bill, ensure the Automatically Apply Bill Payments toggle switch is set to the On position. To save your changes, click the Save button in this section. To cancel the changes, click the Cancel button instead. To enable projects for your company file in QuickBooks Online, click the Projects section to enable its setting, and then ensure the Organize All Job-Related Activity in One Place toggle switch is set to the On position. To save your change if needed, click the Save button in this section. To cancel the change, click the Cancel button instead. To set the default currency settings in QuickBooks Online, click the Currency section to activate its settings. To select the default currency used by your QuickBooks company file, select it from the Home Currency dropdown. To enable transaction tracking for foreign currencies, click the Multi-Currency toggle switch to set it to the On position. Only enable this if you have bank accounts, customers, or vendors who do not use your home currency. Once multi-currency is enabled in QuickBooks, it cannot be disabled or hidden. Also, you will not be able to change your home currency. If you start to enable this setting, a Need Help Deciding About Multi-Currency link appears, as well as a Once You Turn on Multi-Currency list. To finish enabling multi-currency, you must then check the I understand I can't undo multi-currency checkbox and then click the Save button. QuickBooks then updates the exchange rates every 4 hours and adds new fields and columns to your QuickBooks Online Plus account. To save your changes if you did not enable multi-currency but only changed your home currency, click the Save button. To cancel any changes, click the Cancel button. To opt out from search visibility within the QuickBooks Business Network, click the Business Network section to activate its settings, and then click the Allow Members to Find Me toggle switch to set it to the Off position. To save your change, then click the Save button in this section. Alternatively, to cancel the change, click the Cancel button. To set miscellaneous settings in QuickBooks Online, click the Other Preferences section to activate its settings. To select the date format used by your company file, select it from the Date Format dropdown. To set the currency format used by your company file, select it from the Currency Format dropdown. To choose what to call your customers within Forms, select a choice from the Customer Label dropdown. To make QuickBooks warn you if you enter a duplicate check number, ensure the Warn if duplicate check number is used toggle switch is set to the on position. To make QuickBooks warn you if you enter a duplicate bill number, click the Warn Me when I enter a bill number that's already been used for that vendor toggle switch to set it to the on position. To make QuickBooks warn you about duplicate journal entry numbers, click the Warn if duplicate journal number is used toggle switch to turn it on. To set the amount of inactive time allowed to elapse before QuickBooks automatically signs you out, select it from the Sign Me Out If Inactive For dropdown. To save your changes, click the Save button in this section. To cancel the changes, click the Cancel button. To close the account and settings window, click the Done button in the lower right corner, or click the X button in the upper right corner. Remember to click the Subscribe button to see more of our videos. See our full suite of courses, instruction manuals, and quick reference guides at www.teachucomp.com.